Morning everybody, welcome back to another video. This is going to be our setup video for this week. This week we're racing at Canadian Tyre Park. It's actually one of my favorite circuits. I really love this track. I've never driven it in a GT4, but here we go. It's quite a tight track. It's got some high-speed corners, it's got a long straight, it's got some uphills, some downhills. This could be quite a challenge. So we're going to do our vehicle setup. We're actually just going to go immediately to our base setup, baseline. I just want to see what the baseline setup is. 250, 50 liters, steering rack 1.2, the rear wings at the max, yeah, because normally when I'm learning a track I put the rear wing max as a starting point just for stability, unless it's a track like Monza, which obviously needs a lower one. I think this is going to be a very good track for these cars. It'll be a lot better than doing the Johnson circuit at Sebring. It should be a bit wider, it's a bit longer. So anyway, here we go. So we got our baseline set up. I just want to make sure it's 90-30. What was Johnson? Was 50-80. So that was 50-80. 250, 75, 93. Okay, this is 50-80. Okay, so let's go back to our baseline setup. Let's go try and learn the track a little bit. Anyway guys, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I will be uploading this setup onto our Discord channel. So please consider joining our Discord. The link will be in the description below. Oh, that's tar. In iRacing, I'm sure that's sand. I've got to get used to the circuit. I haven't raced it for a long time. I kind of know it, but I don't really know all of my exact braking points, especially in this car. Whoa, understeering. Okay. I just want to get a few laps for the fuel of the car and all my braking points. We will get faster. I haven't driven this track in this game. We definitely need a car to be a bit more oversteery. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Okay. Okay. This corner should be flat out. Okay, as you can see, I'm still trying to learn this track out a little bit, trying to figure it out. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to be a long one. I need to find all my braking points first. Getting better. Okay, finding all our braking points. I think this one is at the line at the bottom. We shouldn't have to lift there, it's at the line at the bottom. Okay. So that braking point's at the start of that line, at the square, or that patch. Not at the end of it. This one's at the last board. Okay, before the last board, okay. That's one I think we have to take in third. This one's at the end of these things. Just back off and then just give gas. This one I haven't figured out yet. Okay, this one you want at that corner. No, that's too late. It's too late, it's too late. Okay. So the car's damaged, so we're just going to leave it there. Okay, I can already tell you. I'm going to put it back to vehicle setup, suspension. I'm going to put it to the same as what I had at Johnson, 50 and 80. Let's see how we turn in now.
Hammer down now.
Okay, buddy. That should make the car a little bit more oversteery. Okay, we're just bearing in mind we've still got cold tires. The main thing is we need to get down this hill without lifting. Much better than it was. Okay. It's already much better than it was. We couldn't get down that hill before. So it was understeering. That second last one is a little bit we actually need to shorten that one. Okay, so at the end of this it's much better. This one I have to figure out. Much better, we can hold our line. This one I don't know, the skid marks. Much better. We can turn the corners now. Okay, this one we need to figure out. Before here, still too late. Okay, we need to turn much better, okay. Much better. This one we want to keep a tight line through here so we can open this corner up. Okay, we want to do this at the end of these. It's much better, Steven. The skids. This one we want to start turning before. So I think we want to start turning about here. Just before the second last. I think that's the fastest way around here. That corner, I think we need a later apex, actually. Okay, this is the one we need to figure out. Let's try here. Much better, Steven. I want to get a clean lap in. This is the tricky corner. That's much better. Okay, this is also a tricky corner. By that pole. Okay, just going to finish this one off. Oh, didn't we cross the line? I thought the line was... Oh, it's at the bottom there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to save this one. Return to pit. Okay, this one I'm going to save. Vehicle setup. Save the setup. Canadian Tyre Park. No. Okay. What I do want to do is I want to do a couple things. I actually want to lower the brake bias on this, 63.5. I also want to lower this. We should go up, but I'm not sure if this sim works the same. I want to see that. It's quite a bumpy track. We don't really want to ride height adjustment. Okay, let's just go. Okay, so we've adjusted the roll bars. We've adjusted the roll bars. I'm hoping that's going to give us a little bit more turn. Let's see what this does. Cold tires. So going down the hill, we actually managed to even put our wheels on the inside grass. Before, when we first started, we couldn't even get to take the corner. Does look okay, buddy. That's much better. Now for this test. This corner is still very tricky for me. I need to figure it out. Okay, that's not down to third. That's down. I'm sure that's actually a fourth gear corner. Oh, we can do it, Steven. Okay, the tires are still not really up to temperature. Gonna do one more lap. We're getting better. This corner I need to figure out. I think you need to actually be on the inside, drift outside. But this is not a setup. This is me learning the track, learning to drive this particular car. That's what I thought. That's a fourth gear corner. That's not a third gear corner. About over here. Okay, what I want to do is... Oh, okay. I'm actually happy with that. Return to pit. Vehicle setup. Drivetrain. I want to save this one. Canadian Tyre Park. This is what I want to check. Drive. Because we're finding we're turning a wheel an awful lot. Oh, that's much better. Or am I just imagining it? I actually just want to return to pit. There's no point doing laps. I'm going to save it because that already feels better than it was. I want to put this up to 6.
Hammer down now.
This is a very tricky corner actually. We said, Stephen, it's a first gear corner. Oh, sorry, it's a 4th gear corner. Okay, let's go. Let's see how this is. This is the tricky one. You mustn't go to the outside there. You must stay on the inside. Much better, Stephen. That's a very tricky bit there. The rear of this car feels very light all the time. Going too fast. Okay, let's try a hot lap. So we're going to stay on the inside here. So you drift out wide, then you cut back for the second apex. This car is very oversteery now. When we started it was very understeery, but it's much better. But it's much sharper at turning than what it was. There's so many corners on this track, I'm not going to adjust the wing. if this is a proper sim, it will require a high wing with lots of downforce with all these corners. I turn in way too sharp there. Turning way too sharp there. Okay, let's go. Fast lap. I need to get the bottom of this heel right. I love the way this car handles now. I probably could attack the corners a bit more, but didn't want to drift out so far wide. We lost a lot of time there. I wonder if you can take that corner in third. Too fast. Yep. That was just too fast. Okay, so return to pit. That's definitely the setup for me. Okay, I'm just want to see one last thing, just for my own shits and giggles, because I don't trust this. Let's just go. I just want to see something. It's just my own driving that needs to improve my consistency and my knowledge of the track. Okay, let's try 2 laps. Let's go again. So the car feels a lot better than it did when we started. I need to change my line through this corner. It's not the best. It's weird with this car. The rear of the car looks so light. Okay, let's do one more lap. I went too wide. It's not ideal, Stephen. You have to turn into this corner so much earlier than you think. I actually don't know what a competitive lap time around here is. Okay, that's fine. Return to pit. Vehicle setup. I actually want to make this a little bit more. And the other thing I'm going to save this. I know where it was. The other thing I wanted to do was I just wanted to have a look at the diff here. Because we're doing a lot of powering out of the corners.
Clear of pit lane.
You need quite a twitchy car for this track. Like here, you want the diff to drive the car around the corner when you put your foot down. And here as well. And here as well. Cold tires, Steven. I hope the car's not damaged. The car's damaged. Okay, return to pit. Vehicle setup, drivetrain, back, drive. Okay.
Hammer down now.
See, that's Diff. The powering out the corner. You want the car to turn. Okay, let's go for a hot lap. Whoa, okay, it hasn't done that before. You obviously don't really want to slide the tires like that. Okay, let's see. I think we're fine. I just got to sort my driving out. See, my driving, like, I'm not used to this track. It's too much sliding. It's just too much sliding. Okay, return to cockpit. Vehicle setup. Load setup. Canadian Tyre Park. So diff still full. Normally adjusted was. That's still 50. That's fine. That's when the car felt best. Guys, look, honestly, I can spend another 3 hours tweaking and testing and things like that. As far as time versus time spent trying to improve the car, I don't think I can improve it much better without sitting here for freaking hours of adjusting everything. So that's going to be my setup. So there is the first one. Oh, open screen. Okay, sorry guys, that's my first one. Paint, paste, home, crop. Okay, crop, save as, tyre. Okay, let's go to the next one. Suspension. Setups, you can spend hours and hours. It comes down to, you know, just to how comfortable you feel with the car, and do you think it's smooth enough to drive? And I think this thing is. Print screen. I think I can be competitive with this setup. I don't have the time to spend hours and hours trying to find the perfect setup and engine, and then you get wiped out or something every time you go and race, if you know what I mean. So I'm happy with that. That'll be my video. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope this setup works for you. You can try it. Please consider liking and subscribing. We're going to have to change the fuel. That'll have to change for, let me just see, essentials. It's 3 liters a lap. 3 liters a lap. 10 laps. So I'm going to put this at 30 because I think it was 10 laps. Okay, save setup, confirm. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Have a super weekend, a super day.